This Civic Media podcast is sponsored by UW Organ and Tissue Donation. Organ donations are desperately needed, and now is the right time to become an organ donor. Talk to your family. Get the dot. Save lives. Go to heroicdeed.com.
Coming to Northeast Wisconsin live from the Civic Media Studios and featuring TV and radio broadcast veteran John Mino, along with the City of Green Bay's longest-serving mayor, Jim Schmidt. This is Mino and the Mayor.
Begin the day with a friendly voice, a companion unobtrusive.
And here are your hosts, John Mino and Jim Schmidt.
Good morning, happy Friday playoff weekend. Are you kidding me? Doesn't get much better than this, does it?
I hope it does.
Monday morning, you know what? Monday morning, you know what I'm going to be? I'm
Okay,
not,
I hope-
listen,
I hope you're
listen,
right.
listen. You know what I'm going to say Monday morning?
Winter begins.
It's not going to be,
Nah, that's what you're going to say.
it's not going to be, good morning, welcome to winter. That's not what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, good morning, Victory Monday.
Now,
We're
we're
broadcasting
believe that,
from-
or are you just saying that?
Yeah.
I'm just saying that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought so.
Well, I thought maybe we were going to be broadcasting from Philly.
By the way, we got a really great guest coming on.
Oh,
today.
man.
John,
Know a lot of them.
John Spagnola from Philadelphia. What a wonderful guy he was. He only played for one season really with the Packers, played in 89, and then I want to say broke his collarbone in the preseason in 90, and I think he retired then. But he's a great tight end in his career, but really good guy. I was just doing some Google stuff on him. So we're exactly the same age. And I saw a thing where they had a 50th anniversary for his high school football team, Bethlehem Catholic. In they were like undefeated and state champs and everything.
Where's
like
Bethlehem?
That. Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And it's just
I thought you. Okay, that's
a little town of Bethlehem?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but don't start saying. Okay, go ahead. So John is from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
All right.
And his football team was undefeated and like state champs and everything like that. And it's just reading it. It's like a picture of him and one of his teammates, Mike Guzman, who then spent 8 years with the Los Angeles Rams, and John spent X number. It's like, boy, in 1974, am I glad the Negani Miners didn't play his football team.
Wow.
They had like three guys that played in the pros of his one high school team.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. How'd you get him?
He was a good friend of mine when he played here.
That'd be awesome.
In that short time, but just a classy guy. Then I want to say, became president of the NFL Players Association. And now he's retired now, but really, I mean, again, he went to Yale. Really successful businessman out in the Philadelphia area. Yeah. Worked for ESPN, I believe, for a while, doing games and everything. So perfect guy to have on for this show,
Eagles
or for
fan?
this weekend. Well, probably.
I would think so. If he's got a business there, sometimes you gotta be it. Just,
Right.
Yeah. Maybe,
I mean, his boy, I'm sure he grew up an Eagles fan.
right.
So,
Bethlehem
1 year
High.
in Green Bay. Ah!
Okay, John. why don't
Okay,
you
hang on.
go?
I got it.
Right,
I got
right.
you. I got you.
I just spilled my coffee.
Clean up in aisle 9.
And here I'm talking about poor Lee Corso. Thing like, here, Todd, what did I tell Todd 5 minutes ago? Oh, my God.
Wow.
I just spilled my coffee
Well,
over people. All over.
And it was that.
All over.
it was-
It's a really good cup of coffee.
Well, it was filled to the top, which is anyway. All right.
God, it wasn't Johnny's Juice of Life. I'd be licking it off the table.
He would. All right. So, college football.
Great game last night. Great. Notre Dame and Penn State. And, I kind of like Penn State because their coach for the Packers for all, James Franklin. I want to say he was wide receivers coach for the Packers a few years ago. Yeah. So really I like Notre Dame's coach, though, too. There's something about him that I really like. But anyway. Oh, hang on. Okay. We're good, Todd.
All right. Thank you, Todd.
We're good here. Oh, that'll leave a mark. Burnt my thigh. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Disaster over.
Boy, here I was just getting off to a great start for the great weekend. Doesn't get much better than this. And then you bump me and spill my coffee.
We have video.
Poor Todd.
People can
Poor
watch.
Todd. Todd must
got our
some days.
space.
I don't know if Todd drinks, but he must go home some days and say,
And drink.
"Oh my God." You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was it in overtime? 27-24? I didn't watch the game.
7
I just saw it
seconds
this morning.
left
Oh,
in
wow.
regulation when they kicked the field goal.
No fun. It was a good game.
But anyway, poor Lee Corso, and I know he's had a stroke and some medical problems, and God bless him for still wanting to be out there. But it's and I hate to say it, it's a little bit like, when you're watching Biden in the debate and you almost feel sorry for him in a certain this is a lot worse. A lot worse.
And who's this guy?
Lee Corso. One of the most lovable. He used to be he was actually a teammate of Burt Reynolds at Florida State. And then he became a college football coach, very successful. And great. He was just wonderful in these pregame shows, but he's 89. And he's had issues.
He's calling the game. He's 89.
He's doing the pregame type stuff, pregame show, which is a really popular show. And for like 40 years, he would always make his prediction. He'd put out the hat of the team he thought was going to win, the mascot's hat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a big Badger hat or. But it's like you just feel bad for him now. I give him all the credit in the world for still being out there. But it's one of those things because like I said, he almost fell over. He was trying to dance a jig with the Irish mascot.
Yeah,
and the mascot had to grab him. He was falling over backwards. And it's like, oh, boy.
Why is he hanging on? He's probably got enough. It's just ego. He should move aside, let some kid, and I mean kid like a 60-year-old, come in there and take over.
So I told Todd, if there's ever signs that I'm slipping, and he goes, let's talk.
Yeah, right, and sit down.
After this, he goes, yeah, let's really talk.
Don't you think, though, like you talk about ego, isn't some of it, though, they just really, really love doing what they're doing?
Todd,
And,
that's 100%. That's what it's like, my God, he's got nothing else now. I mean, money is, forget money, big deal.
Right.
He's never going to spend all the money he has. But this is his one passion that probably helps him still thrive, something to look forward to. But there's that fine line between...
No. He needs to find another passion. It's ego. He needs to why doesn't he go work at a homeless shelter and get that and really open that up for another kid? And I mean a kid like somebody your age. So I don't know. I don't know the guy. I don't know who you're talking about. But I just think when people hang on too long, I love what I do. I don't doubt that. But there's a lot of things to do. Yeah. And what you're kind of saying is this is the only thing I know how to do.
I know. I know.
You don't want that either. So
I know.
But there's. I don't know. But whatever. I like I said, I don't know the guy. And I'm 89, though. That's pushing it.
But, for 40 years, you knew him when he was this great, charismatic, whatever guy. He's danced with the cheerleaders. And then all of a sudden, you just kind of reach that certain point sometimes where there's no coming back from it. And he's at that point, and my heart just breaks for him, honestly. But if it was my dad or somebody, I'd say, Dad,
Right.
we can't do this.
His friends should do that.
I agree.
But there's also people, I just want to say, I'm not saying that I don't believe in an age limit on things. But if you're still at the top of your game, sure.
Right. No question.
Harry Carey, you liked him, right?
Oh, my God, right to the very end.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
But wasn't he a little bit?
Sure, but he always was. Do you know what I mean?
I just want to say that
Harry Carey was kind of like that when he was 50.
There wasn't there wasn't a whisper campaign behind Harry in the last years.
No.
Yeah.
Like I said, I ate lunch across the table this far away with Harry Carey one day, and he had mayonnaise. He's eating an egg salad sandwich because it was Good Friday.
Oh, good Catholic boy.
In spring training, and he had egg salad and mayonnaise all over his face. And these guys... Spring training was different back then. It was a Cubs spring training thing in Mesa, Arizona. Yeah, mm-hmm. And these, it was like the old Rotary Club guys ran it. It was different back then. It was a lot more just folksy, spring training was. And these guys go, hey, Harry, good to see you. Hi! Didn't have any idea his glasses were half down, mayonnaise all over his face.
But
Harry,
Jim,
good, happy Easter. Hi!
But Jim, remember our remote at Simple Life Hospitality? We look at Mino and he's got mayo all over his face and the microphone. Yeah. And you're like, hey, look at me.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Yeah, I actually had it on the microphone.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, forget that story. You know what that, Todd, that was a little bit like that was there just now? Remember the movie Michael Keaton, Mr. Mom?
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And all these guys are getting laid off from the Ford plant, okay? Mm-hmm. And he was talking to some of the workers. He goes down to the line. He's a big corporate guy, but he goes down to the assembly line to give these guys a pep talk. Like, hey, boss, we getting laid off or what? He goes, let me tell you something. I was watching Rocky the other night, okay? And like, Rocky's getting knocked down, but boy, he's coming up. And the guy goes, Rocky 1 or Rocky 2? But anyway, he's taking on this guy. Wait a minute, was he taking on the big Russian or was he taking on a so-and-so? He goes, okay, forget Rocky, bad enough. And then they go, hey, God, it's, damn Rocky.
That would still be me. Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Nice text here. This is Northern Illinois beating Notre Dame this year. Number 75, it's a great picture of a field goal. Number 75 for Northern Illinois is Green Bay Southwest grad. That's from Brian. That's awesome. Only game Notre Dame lost was to Northern Illinois of all teams, and now Notre Dame's playing for the national championship, but that was a game-winning field goal. That's awesome, Brian. Thank you for sending us that. That's great. I like it when local guys have some kind of a hand in the...
And it was great having the press times in yesterday talking about how that's going to remain a priority for them.
It's
with
awesome.
that new sports editor, or that, or whatever. She's not
Tori,
sports editor.
Yeah. Man, she's good.
Yeah.
I like her a lot.
I wish I would have known that the editor was writing a book on Curly Lambeau, because I read it last night. She gave it to me, and there's a bunch in there about Marguerite, Curly's first wife.
Yeah.
And she lived in that home. And remember I said... And now I can see why, really. Remember I said we took her out, Lindy Infante's wife, Steffi, and I took her out for lunch at the Union Hotel, because Stephanie thought, oh, my gosh, I'm the current Packer coach's wife. I'd be so honored to meet the wife of the very first Packer coach.
That's cool.
So I set it up. Marguerite had sent me a card before. Said, I really enjoy your show, and the coach seems so... So I called her. I said, could we, take you out for lunch? And she said, oh, my gosh, I would love that. I said, what's your favorite place? She said, well, every Thursday or whatever, I go to the Union Hotel. And I said, great. I said, what time do you want me to pick you up? She says, why do you have to pick me up? I said, well, I didn't. She says, young man, I've been driving since 1924. I think I can find my way to the Union Hotel. And she still lived in her house in Alloway, Miramar Drive, till she was 98. They built the house like 1924 or something. She lived in there till she was 98. But Curly was... And
that's awesome. I mean, because people do want to stay in their homes. That's great that she could do that.
But I've got some stuff she gave me that I bet no one else has from her and Curly.
Oh.
And I wish I could have, had known.
That.
Yeah, but anyway, here's another deal, though. She doesn't play puncher. So Curly got around.
Yeah.
So they get married. Within like a couple of years, the Packers are doing a big barnstorming trip to Hawaii. Okay? Make money in the offseason, play local teams and everything. Well, Miss California was on the boat, 24 years old. Okay?
What boat?
The ship. Taking them to Hawaii.
Ship over?
To Hawaii?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've
Anyway.
never done that, but I guess, there is a ship.
Oh, wait. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there aren't ships that go to Hawaii. Todd, can you look that up? Have there ever been any ships that went to Hawaii?
Okay, he's the first. Okay, not a lot of people take a ship.
Well, in 1925?
Well, I don't know.
No, okay, yeah.
Well, but they were flying to Hawaii in 1920. Were they? 1906. I think they were.
You know what? Forget the ship. Forget the ship.
I get it. You're probably right.
He just somehow got Hawaii and hooked up with Miss California.
Did he?
Came back and divorced Marguerite.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he marry her?
Yeah.
The Californian?
Married her, California, and lasted 2 years.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, we got to set a quick break.
We'll get back on track.
No, we won't.
Wait, how in the hell did you take a ship to Hawaii? Wow.
I get it.
Happy Friday. Gotten up to a great start. I spilled coffee all over myself. I burned my inner thigh. Back after this.
You're listening to Civic Media. Stay up to date on the latest news and information for your local community and Wisconsin by signing up for our free email newsletter. Visit civicmedia.us/email to get started.
This is awesome.
Todd's
music.
bringing it today.
Yeah.
Jonathan Brantmeyer.
Yeah.
Okay. And Murphy used to always play this on Friday mornings. It's the Friday song.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, this is good music.
I'm going to keep this.
Did you work with Jonathan Brantmeyer in Fond du Lac at all? Isn't he from Fond du
He's
Lac?
from Fond du Lac.
Yeah.
And never worked with him, but I did go down to the Loop in Chicago one time, get a tour of the station and meet him.
LS?
Yeah.
fun.
No, he was at the Loop.
Oh, the Loop. That's
The Loop.
right. He was this guy from Fond du Lac who became one of the highest paid jocks in the country.
Yeah. He actually
In
had
Chicago.
a nighttime show for a while
I remember
on
that.
TV.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Still
Jonathan.
around?
Yeah, he's still
Good.
he's
That's cool.
starting to do some stuff online now.
Is he?
Yeah, I saw him.
Good.
Actually, what brought it to mind was he was doing a lot. He didn't know how he did it, but he went live on Facebook a couple of nights ago. I thought he was recording and it was live.
Oh.
But it was great.
Todd, did I butt call you the other day at all?
You did not.
Okay. Because sometimes, and I'll see the little red line like you're...
Oh,
Goes on
recording.
forever.
Like you're yeah.
So what happened was you were either on your texting or your messenger. You may have hit the record button.
Okay.
And it was
Well,
recorded.
it's just from being in my pocket. I pulled it out, and it's like, what the heck? But I was live Facebook one time accidentally too.
Yeah, in your pocket though, right?
Yeah, but then I took it out and I put it on the counter and didn't realize it. And people were texting and thinking, "Oh my God, sit back, folks. This could be good."
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that could have turned out to be anything. Yeah.
So Jim, you had a little something you had to get out of here.
Oh God,
early
this we got to. Wait, let me just set this up. And the table will be yours. I'm not going to
The floor.
So Jim yesterday, I've never seen him nervous. I don't even want to say nervous, anxious. I've never seen him anxious.
That's a good word.
You were anxious because you were meeting over Zoom the parents of a gentleman that your daughter is friends with.
Very close friends.
Very close friends with.
Right.
He's from India.
Mm-hmm.
The custom is the parents talk it out a little bit before they proceed or whatever.
Right.
You had that going on yesterday. Take it from there.
And it was Harsh is the young man's name who's dating my daughter. It was his mother's birthday, his mom. It was her birthday. So I went online before I met with them and learned how to say happy birthday in Hindu. And I practiced a little bit with you guys, and thanks for nothing.
Yeah.
So then the camera comes on, and they're all sitting on the sofa, and then, of course, Don and I are in our dining room, and everybody's smiling, and then I said, "Maku," and they just looked at each other.
No.
They're just like, what? Like, I thought, did I pick the wrong? Because there's different.
Wrong phrase.
Yeah, right.
Your dog is dead.
Well, no, I think, and then I said it again, and they all laughed. I think I said birthday happy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it wasn't a total disaster, but we had a great visit.
God, I hope that's what you said.
You know what? I don't even know that. That is true. I should have asked them. But when
Your son is a dog.
But it was weird because right after I said it, you have that dead
Awkward
silence.
pause, yeah.
It's like,
I had that one time. I was trying to get a hold of this guy. I was in college, and I was trying to get a hold of this guy in Mexico. And he was actually from the UP, and he's one of the only guys from the UP that ever played Major League Baseball. And now he played in the Mexican League for a lot of years. So I was just trying to get a hold of him for when he came back to Arizona, so I could interview him. I used to be what you used to call it back then, a stringer.
Yeah.
As a stringer for the paper up north.
Yeah.
And, they paid me like $20 for doing an article. And, I got a byline in my hometown paper, which was, really cool. So he was living with a Mexican family. Okay. So I asked the person that was a good friend of mine, bilingual. I said, and he say, "Hello, how are you? I'm trying to get a hold of," and I can't remember the guy's name now. George Brunette. You can look him up.
Okay.
George Brunette.
okay.
From Houghton, Michigan. But anyway, whatever I said, it's the same. It was, besides those.
See, that's what happened.
And then they're talking. I said, "Okay, I'm sorry. Let me try this again. Como estune Gabasco?" Silence.
It is.
I think they're like calling other people to listen.
Right.
To listen.
It's the sentence structure. But
And I got that. Remember I told you I just break out in a little bit of sweat on my forehead and get really hot? Yeah. That's what happened. I bet you had that little bit of that same feeling.
Well, just for that second. But then everybody laughed, and then I sang it in English. You know what? Just goes to underscore again what I've in the world traveling that you've done and a lot of us have. They speak English, and we don't know how to say good morning in their language.
I know.
Those people sat on the couch, spoke perfect English. It wasn't perfect, but his brother, who studied over at Duke and is back there now, really good English. But I was just really impressed that they. I couldn't say happy birthday, and I practiced for 2 days.
It's like the same reason we're still not metric. We just don't do it.
Play well, right? Yeah. I talk about back to the Eagle thing.
Well, you're kind of wrong.
Why is that?
We do have metric for gasoline and wine. Paint shall still be sold by the gallon. Why is that, sir? Nobody knows.
That's the
How
right
many liters in a gallon, sir? Nobody knows.
That's kind of a true statement. I just remember, remember when it was going to take off when we were in.
Oh,
you were
God.
in 7th, 8th grade when that happened.
Absolutely.
So I was a little younger than that, but
I remember that too, and it was going to be the new thing. We all got new rulers, and we were practicing, and everything was easy because it was all based on 10, right?
Well, not only that, but the big thing was I remember talking to the athletic director one time, and he goes, "I don't know what Pete Melly, great guy. I don't know, from the same village as my mom in Italy, my family. But anyway, I don't know what the hell we're going to do. We're supposed to put our track now to metric, and we got to do the thing. We got to change over all this stuff. Why can't we just say yards?" And that's true. Because, somebody can now say, well, he runs a 10-400 meters. And I don't know what I grew up with all my life was yards and like a 9.3. Travis Williams ran a 9.3 100-yard dash.
Yeah, but we're one country. You get this, 8.3 million. We're the 8.3 billion. Who are we when we could have, that's why this crypto thing might work, is that it's, universal
currency.
Well,
I don't know about you damn commie, but we're the United States of freaking America. How about that? How about that? You stick it in your little pipe and go smoke it over there with the Brits or somebody.
No,
how's that? How you doing, Queen?
I think the other thing that Americans did, they tried to say, well, 36 inches is like 4 inches more than a meter. We should have just full immersion.
Yep.
Yeah. Let it go. Throw the old rulers away. Change the speedometers.
Well, I remember my brother
change all
talking
the
about that,
signs
too.
and say, you'll get it.
That was the big thing with the people that own gas stations.
Yeah.
Is everything going to have to be recalculated and pumps and everything like that?
But we're just, why not?
Somehow we just gave up. You know what we're going to do? I'm so excited about this project.
I don't know why.
This is going to be great.
And it was going like that.
Right.
You never talked about it.
And then people would be like, hey, whatever happened? Oh, we
just couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
We missed it.
All right. We got to take a quick break, folks. We got a great lineup for you. Stay with us.
You're an organ donor, right? Well, here's a tragic fact. Approximately 20 people die each day waiting for precious donated organs. You could make a life-saving decision simply by getting that important dot on your driver's license. That little dot shows those who need to know that you've made a decision to donate organs at a critical time. Go to heroicdeed.com to learn more about the importance of organ donation and how you can make your wishes known. Talk to your family. Get the dot. Save lives. heroicdeed.com.
For WGBW and WISS News, I'm Lisa Hale. Virgil Thu has been apprehended. You may remember that he's the suspect in the triple homicide in New Lisbon. 33-year-old Elizabeth Kolba and 2 teen girls, ages 12 and 13, were murdered in a home there. Police apprehended the 47-year-old in Elroy Thursday after he had been on the run for more than a week. Wisconsin-based department store Kohl's will close 27 stores this year. The Milwaukee Business Journal reports the chain, which operates over 1,100 stores nationwide, said these 27 are underperforming. None of the stores marked to close are in Wisconsin. Voters will decide whether to approve a $197 million referendum for the Oshkosh area school district. The referendum will fund the second phase of a 4-phase consolidation plan. Superintendent Brian Davis.
Our team is proposing tonight, based on our work really over the last year and what we feel is best for kids and taxpayers as we're moving forward, knowing that over the last 3 weeks we've had a shift in locations, but again the tenets and the themes of what we were trying to get done have not changed, which is why we're proposing to be able to move forward with it as of tonight.
The vote this week was 5-2 to ask for the referendum. Dr. Timothy Hess and Kelly DeWitt made the dissenting votes. A Neenah woman was arrested yesterday for her 5th OWI after the Outagamie County Sheriff's Office received a call about a vehicle on State Highway 55 driving 20 miles below the speed limit and swerving in and out of its lane. Wisconsin State Patrol located the vehicle in Freedom about 10 minutes later and arrested the driver, 40-year-old Ashley Lulloff. Officials say drug paraphernalia was located in the vehicle. The matter is under investigation pending blood sample results. I'm Lisa Hale for WGBW and WISS News. For news anytime, visit civicmedia.us.
Take Mino and the Mayor with you anywhere. Download the Civic Media app today from the Apple Store or Google Play Store. And text the studio directly, all from the Civic Media app. Download it today. Now, once again, here's Mino and the Mayor, John Mino and Jim Schmidt.
Hey, thank you very much. Welcome back. Mino and the Mayor here on a great-looking Friday morning. Nice. It feels warm.
It does. listeners see that picture you just put up?
Which
That's a good picture. Well, Johnny and I both like the picture. We don't like a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
of
they get to see that.
Okay.
I'm 20
beer?
pounds less
that is a good picture.
in that picture versus. I love the beer picture.
Oh,
That's what I'm
great,
saying.
right?
That's the one
Please
that
keep going with that. I hate the one we're out by the statue. My face. You know who I look like? Jimmy. Jimmy.
Glick.
Yes.
Jiminy Glick.
Jimmy Glick. Jimmy
Yeah.
Glick.
Yeah.
That was a character that Dana Carvey
Dana Carvey.
did.
No.
The other one that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Martin Short.
Martin Short. Where he plays as part of an entertainment, like kind of a hack entertainment who just pretty much laps up but he just loves the fact that he gets to meet these people. But he puts on this other where his face is really fat.
Oh.
It's kind of a thing.
And he's always eating like glazer donuts
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah. And I was trying to get all the free stuff.
Is that the picture you're talking about? The one that's
Yeah, I
up
look
there?
like Jimmy
that
Glick.
one.
So please destroy that picture.
I don't know. That's not the worst picture.
Oh my
We got a lot
God.
worse pictures
That's a nice
than
look at that. Look at how much difference my face is in that picture
Do you
versus
notice-
the other one.
Do you notice the last? Okay, what if somebody would look at those pictures and say John looks thinner in two of them, but the other one he looks a little heavier? Do you know why?
Why?
Look at the two pictures. You're further away from the camera.
No.
yeah, you are.
I know, but actually,
Yeah, maybe that's-
I was looking at pictures of you guys like when you're first getting started, and
Yeah.
they were taking the pictures
Yeah,
out
yeah,
by
yeah.
the. You guys have both lost weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've lost 20 because I was 238, then I'm 218
I
this
have
morning.
to get that book.
I've written on my calendar, that cool calendar that Nikki gave me, by
Yeah.
the way, that desk
Yeah.
calendar. My goal every month, I'm only going to weigh in on Mondays. Okay.
Is that the best time to do it? Because you
Probably
usually,
not.
because you bump up over the weekend,
yeah.
right?
Maybe I'll move it to Wednesdays or Thursdays. But anyway,
Boy, stuck to that one.
my goal for this coming Monday is my first one is 214. I don't think I'm going to lose 4 pounds over the weekend.
Don't do it by the week. Do it by the. Yeah, that's too much pressure. Or if you're going to do it by the week, of course, you shouldn't be listening.
Yeah, once
to me.
again, the guy I go to for my
Yeah.
Yep.
But
weight loss advice. Thanks, Jim.
1 or 2 pounds a week is fine, John.
Beautiful day out there. Green Bay 27, Appleton 28, 25 in Oshkosh. Today is Peculiar People Day. Okay. Who's like the most peculiar person you ever met, Todd?
I don't know.
Where they're just different. Do you ever have that where it's like,
No, with all due
you're
respect,
just different.
The owner of our company is peculiar. He's a super nice guy, but I've had dinner with him. He comes from 2 different industries. I don't want to. I got to be nice. He's my boss.
I have no comments to make.
Peculiar is
None.
is not a bad word. It's like unique, special. In terms of uniqueness, okay, all right. I think he's terrific. He's, you know why? You know why I see him as peculiar? Because he's so much smarter than me, and I like that about him.
That part, yes.
So he's done a lot. He has Tech, Boston, West Coast, buy stations. Okay. Who's your peculiar guy?
So
John?
that game last night.
Yeah. Okay.
It is also.
Having worked in this industry for a long time,
Hey, did
I
you
just,
see
I
the
just know
next-
certain things you don't.
Huh?
Yeah.
I guess. Okay, well, I'm new to this. You guys are.
Hey, Todd.
But
Todd,
how about the
I can
next?
imagine being an accent. So that Duke Wright, boy, he's peculiar. You know what? The show wouldn't have been over before somebody said, John, Jeff McCarthy wants to see you in his office.
This is what it would sound like on the air.
Exactly. It would have just been shut down. Timmy the engineer would have flipped a switch at the transmitter. Yep. Murphy the next day would have, hey, welcome back. Murphy and Katie?
Jim decided to go another direction.
Yeah.
We wish him the best.
But I will say this. I know what you mean. He's like so much smart. He's on like a different level of
Right. I like that.
intelligence.
Brilliance.
Of brilliance.
And vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
That's
that.
what, yes.
I think that's cool. I don't. Or maybe that's the word. Hey, the next day isn't so great.
The next. But wait, let me finish what today. Today is also Save the Eagles Day.
I know,
gotta
that's what I'm saying. Eagles. I'm thinking because of the game Monday.
You're right. I didn't get that.
I don't want to.
But I want to say something. Where was I? Up around Menominee. Right between Menominee and Escanaba, which is a stretch I hate driving because of the 2-lane. But it's one of the most beautiful stretches with the lake and everything. But last time I was going up there, a bald eagle like got above my car and just like flew down the middle of the highway. You know, up, and it's like when I was a kid, there were like no bald eagles. I mean, there were like 6 in the country or something. Whatever our country did to restore the bald eagle is pretty amazing. Although I got to tell you a funny story. So there's one, my sister was telling me up in the UP at her cabin on the lake. Although we'd never say the word cabin, it always be camp up in the lake. And there's a bald eagle. I'm like, oh my God, that is so awesome. Look at how cool are you? She says, I'm like, what? She said, well, we have these 2 loons. You know, loons stay with their mate all the time. And somebody saw the eagle come down and grab like the female one, kill it. And then they were going to put a camera and somebody went up to one of the nests and there were like some dog collars and stuff in its nest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, they're carnivorous.
They're big.
They're carnivorous. So save the Eagles Day. Oysters Day. Oysters Rockefeller Day.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't get oysters. It's like, to me,
Jim, you like those, don't you?
I do.
if you did a blind taste test with somebody and you got a little oyster, okay, and you got a wadded up piece of gum that somebody had chewed, you'd have a hard time telling the difference.
No, I think oysters are overrated. But
Thank you.
also, and I want to say that in New Orleans, right? Felix's Oyster Bar.
Okay.
Did you go there? Everybody goes there. Anyway, it's expensive and you put the hot sauce on, but
Where's the flavor? Do you chew them or do you just swallow them?
You swallow them, right?
Yeah, but I agree with you. They're overrated. But now Oyster Rockefeller is a little bit different because
What's
you get some
that?
cheese, right? Don't you get cheese on there?
I'm not sure.
It's
The breadcrumbs or
yeah.
stuff?
I mean, Oyster Rockefeller's puts the taste on there for you.
Oh, all right. Bittersweet chocolate day. No. Too many bad memories of having that just really wanting chocolate. You climb it, you get a chair, and you climb into the cupboard, and you find your mom's bittersweet
Cooking,
chocolate
for cooking. Yeah.
And you're thinking, well, it's chocolate. It's got to be good.
No sugar.
And it was terrible.
Awful.
Horrible.
I'm with you on that.
Houseplant Appreciation Day. I've never had a houseplant.
Are you kidding?
I mean, me personally, like I've never had a houseplant.
Did you have a plant in your apartment?
No.
I don't think that's good.
Why?
Well, a couple reasons. One is, you want to make that connection. You want to. There's nothing. Oh man, you got to be kidding me. You've never had a house plant? Todd, you've had house plants.
Oh, yeah, I've got them.
I wouldn't know how to
Everybody's
take care of
got
them. I wouldn't know when do you water them. What do you do?
You
I
can
don't
just now you can Google it, but it's like once not too much water, else it turns like yellow or something. But,
I kind of got some artificial stuff, some artificial little trees.
Oh, jeez.
But my poor mom,
Yeah,
she
I
died
guess.
at what year? How old was she? 92. And she'd had a stroke all her life, basically. She was handicapped and disabled. But when I visited her at one of the last times, and I went to the store to get her some flowers. I thought I told this story. It's 'cause it was her birthday or something. And it's like, they were kind of old. And it's like, but they have these artificial ones that look beautiful. You'd never know they're artificial. So I thought.
You didn't buy those.
So I buy her artificial ones. And Mom, here. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got them at the drugstore. You're not going to believe this.
Were you like 5?
I was like 65. And I go, you're not going to believe this, Mom. You're not going to believe this. These are artificial. She goes, yeah, I can tell. Well, that's okay. So I'll put them up here on top of the dresser. So, like, I think it was my niece visited her after I did. And then she comes and she says, you know what your mom said first thing? She says, would you get rid of those? Johnny bought those. Just get rid of them.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Sean Colvin is 69. I do not know who Sean Colvin is.
Sonny Came Home, that song. You don't know that song?
No. Sonny came
I'll
home.
pull it up for you.
Pat Benatar. Everybody had a crush on Pat Benatar.
Absolutely. Jim?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know who she is, but yes.
Hit me with your best shot.
Okay, I know that song. This is Pat Benatar?
No, this is Sean Colvin.
Oh,
This is all right music.
absolutely. Great song.
Yeah.
Oh, great song.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's played quite a bit here in the Valley and stuff like
Really?
that. Yeah. I think she's been at the Meyer before.
Oh, wow.
Hey, by the way, not to bring up this subject that we always go off on, but did you? So I sent you the information of that singer, the musician who really wants to come on the show.
Yep.
And she's all excited. And she made a comment about parking tickets in Green Bay. After one of her gigs, she was loading up her van by herself, doors open, going in, grabbing the amps, putting them there and hurrying so nobody. She comes back, she's going to take it. Her doors are open in the back of her thing, loading up her equipment. Yeah.
So let me tell you, yesterday I taped my Lean Local show, and I had the president, city manager, economic development from Ashwaubenon.
Yeah.
Okay, Ashwaubenon
Yeah.
they did $275 million of development last year. Okay, the city of Green Bay, which is 5 times the size, they're like 17,000, 18,000. We're a little over 100,000. I was trying to look it up, but I'm guessing 60, 70. Their equalized value. So if they were their own, whatever, would be worth $4 billion. The city of Green Bay is worth $6 billion, and we are 5 times the size. And I'm trying to
say those numbers again.
Their equalized value, right? That's
right.
what you would call it. Is $4 billion, much much larger than any other
billion.
suburb. $4 billion, bigger than Howard, and even Hobart has such more land mass. But yeah, and Green Bay 5 times that size. I'm doing this interview and I'm thinking, where'd you guys go to school? What's your background? I'm thinking, what do they have? You know what I figured out at the end? There's not one parking meter in Ashwaubenon.
Yeah, that's true, huh? Well, it doesn't really have a downtown.
I know, that's what they would say.
Yeah.
I didn't bring that up.
Interesting.
Anyway, that parking thing continues to be an issue.
It just does. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like a whiner, but everybody I know when I talk to them has had issues.
What I like what's going on here in Green Bay, and I think Appleton's got it down.
And if nothing else, Jim, what did you charge for parking tickets when you were mayor? $8. Mm-hmm. Why did it have to go up to $22 and then in a very short period, $34, then $55? I mean, come on. If it was $10, it wouldn't even be as bad, but that's a lot of money.
I don't remember getting a lot of complaints on the aggressiveness. I remember people complaining about parking tickets, but if you're over a half hour,
you deserve it.
You kind of
not even a question. Yeah, I'm with you.
Maybe they didn't complain because it was only $8 too. You know what I mean? Like I don't know exactly why they didn't. I didn't get a lot of complaints. I got complaints on parking tickets, but not on. My big complaint with these guys is there's nobody down here, and they haven't cut staff, and they're so aggressive. You think they're watching the meter?
Wow. I'm with you. George Foreman is 76. Boy, you want to talk about a guy that was just this scary, scary guy when he was actually a boxer and then became the most lovable guy ever. I've never seen anybody transform himself like George Foreman did. And you know what he did because of that? Made $8 billion.
He did.
They say he is one of the greatest stories with his the indoor grill or whatever it was, the George Foreman grill. Made so much money, it's mind-boggling.
And every time, whatever his punchline was, he said that they laughed every time.
Every time.
It just
amazing.
That really put him on the map. Rod Stewart, I saw him.
Love him
in concert here in Green Bay.
I saw him in Arizona. I was actually a roadie for. I'll tell you that story. Back up.
You're listening to Civic Media. Find the latest news, information, and archives of all your favorite shows on the Civic Media website, civicmedia.us.
Hey, welcome back. Mine on the Mayor. And a good look at Friday heading into the Green Bay Packers playoff win over the Philadelphia Eagles. Can't wait for Monday morning to be talking about that. We got Lisa Hale on, who's awesome.
You got to tell
She's on now.
You got to tell your story about being a roadie for Rod Stewart.
Oh, well, it's at Arizona State. They would put a little thing in the state press newspaper. Hey, physical labor type people needed because they bring in the big trucks. And basically, like I was telling you, and Jim did this too, you basically roll out the big trunks, the big crates, and, then the other guys would take it. I'll tell you what, that is a scary job. When you watch those guys set up scaffolding,
yeah.
Holy crap. I mean, no safety things. And they're just crawling up the side of it and putting up the lights and up on this. That is a scary job. I would never do that. But it was fun. But anyway, the guy said, okay, everybody, back off, go gun thing. Mr. Stewart's coming out here to check the mics or something like that. And it's like, well, so I literally hid kind of behind a curtain thing. And it's like, he just skinny, like I couldn't believe, like this big. It's like, well, rough night. You could just see he was whatever. And then I went to the concert that night because they gave us free tickets then. And it's like, holy cow, makeup or like whatever. And he I don't know, he had to take a shot or amphetamines because now he was just crazy, wonderful man. That entertainer.
He is a great entertainer.
He was. But you talk about a tough life. I mean, I would love to have been a traveling roadie. Okay, what movie, Todd? What movie is this? Lisa, what movie is this? Lisa Hale, what movie is this?
What?
I was in the entertainment business for a while. Musical business. Really? Yeah, I was a roadie for Metallica. Bunch of bleep holes. Big Lebowski.
Don't know.
Big Lebowski.
Well, see, that's a movie I've never seen, believe it or not.
That's two of us.
I've seen that 27
That's
times.
3 of us, but yeah.
You've
Okay,
never seen
see,
the Big
all right,
Lebowski.
there. That's-
Quick
No.
poll.
John
No, quick
always-
poll.
We've done this poll before.
We have.
Have you seen the Big
several times.
Lebowski? Yes or no? And we're doing it again.
nobody's seen it.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, how are y'all doing?
Ah, we're all doing good. How are you?
I'm doing really well. And I'm so happy to be here with you guys today. This is like one of my favorite things for the entire
We
week.
love having
All
you on.
right. Well, what do you want to share with us? You got lots
Well,
going on.
I'd like to share with you that this weekend on New Wisco Weekend, we are focusing on agriculture. And the reason why is because Saturday, tomorrow, is National Milk Day. So that kind of just got us going, hey, let's talk about agriculture. We've got stories on ag stress, on the 78th Alice in Wonderland that's coming up. And I saw the look on your face.
back up, Lisa. What is ag stress?
The farmers have a lot of stress that
Oh.
not a lot of people understand. I mean, farming is a huge business.
Oh, yeah.
And it comes with a lot of stress in addition to regular business stress because you've got so many different things that you're taking care of. So the story is on that.
Are you
how
gonna
to.
are you going to address our the country's egg stress?
The what stress?
Well, she was talking about egg stress. I'm saying egg.
Ag, and he's thinking
EGG.
egg.
Get it?
Is there an egg stress?
Oh my God! It's crazy what's going on with eggs
What?
right
What's
now.
price?
Price,
Prices
supply.
of eggs are going up. The bird flu has caused
Is
a
that what
lot
it
of
is?
problems.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's the bird flu. I mean, because if you get a flock of laying chickens or even ducks or geese, if you get a flock of birds that gets the bird flu, they have to
Eradicated.
It's all of them.
eradicate it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Oh.
yeah,
Hanging
and that
around with
makes
the
the
wrong friends.
layers. There's
Wow, I didn't
fewer
know
layers.
that. You know what I saw at the store one day? Duck eggs.
Yes.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I knew ducks lay eggs, but I didn't know you could eat duck eggs.
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah, duck eggs are great.
Really?
Are they?
Yes, I absolutely love duck eggs, but I guess it's an acquired taste. They do taste a little bit different than chicken eggs, but then again, farm chickens eggs taste different than store chicken eggs.
Yes.
So it's all.
Huh. Why would you buy a duck egg instead of a chicken egg?
Why would you buy a quail egg instead of a chicken egg? It's because it's
I
a
didn't
duck
know there
egg.
was such a thing as a quail egg.
Oh my goodness! I mean, they're little itty bitty things, and they
Wow. Okay.
it's all about being a chef and trying these different things
I
that are out there.
you know what I ate one time? People don't believe me, and I was backstage and I saw this at one of the breakfasts on the farm. They had ostrich eggs,
But
Yes.
we went through all
Yeah,
and
that.
they
we
would
went through
drill a
this.
big hole.
No.
That's not true.
I was just
Look
going
it
to
up.
say those are incredibly difficult to open.
Oh my
You
God,
need
the
to
shell
drill-
is so hard, it's unbelievable. It's like a coconut.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
These duck eggs. I want to move on, but these duck eggs. I've never seen a recipe that called for duck eggs.
Me
I'm
neither.
not kidding.
I didn't know you could even eat them.
That's because you're not specifically looking for it. If you went to the internet right now and typed in recipes with duck eggs, you would find it.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Lisa just got
And
a
you
thumbs up
can-
on that, by the way.
Yeah.
A thumbs
What was that?
a thumbs up just came through when you said that. So
But duck eggs?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to try them.
They're different. I mean, I've had them. I like them, but
And I've never
It
seen
is
them.
what it
I've
is.
never seen them on a menu.
No, me neither.
you've never seen them on a menu.
Nope.
Maybe I've just gone to ritzier places than you, Jim. Schmidt, if that's
I
even
doubt that.
possible.
Well,
Probably,
I doubt-
probably more backwoods stuff, Lisa.
Yeah,
That's
is
what
that-
you've done.
Is
Yeah.
that a Southern thing,
they-
Lisa? Is that like a Louisiana thing?
I don't think it's just a Southern thing. I really don't. I mean, I've seen it. There was a restaurant down in Louisiana that I went to that I saw it at called Cotton, but
So
I don't think
Have we produced duck eggs in the state?
in Wisconsin,
Yeah.
that is something I do not know.
Oh, how do we get on this subject then?
You?
Oh, I
you
brought up
asked
the
us
eggs
about
thing.
the
Okay.
eggs stress.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was talking about farms. I'm like, why are we talking about duck eggs? And she
You
goes,
took it in that direction.
I did.
Don't blame us.
I don't. You're right.
We just
All
got a
right.
text. We only got a minute left, but a text just came in. Some people are allergic to chicken eggs, but not duck eggs.
Oh, wow.
That's
And
awesome.
Michael just said I use them when I make homemade fried rice. So there you go.
Wow.
That has to be.
You know
really
what? I
good.
just want to
I'm
say.
surprised you being a chef type.
I
you
want
didn't do it.
to. She said. I just want to say that I've made fried rice. I like fried rice with shrimp,
Yeah.
but it said eggs. It did never called for duck eggs, so that's why. And it,
I'm going to try some.
so am I. This has been so interesting. Okay.
Look for it. I know you
Yeah,
can
thanks for
find
coming on, Lisa.
I'm so happy to have given you this idea.
Oh, my gosh.
So this Sunday, you're going to talk about the agriculture, the stress of the agriculture industry.
Agriculture and as a whole, and we're doing beekeeping as our cover story.
Oh,
just so you guys know,
gotta
your
get
friend
Big Wayne on that one.
Big Wayne is going to be featured.
Oh,
We love him.
Saturday at 8, Sunday at 11 o'clock, New Wisco weekend.
Lisa, I apologize that Jim jeopardizes your time. We're going to give you a lot more time next week.
John's
we promise.
never stepped on
Back
someone's
after this.
time.
The national news cycle never stops, but it can be hard to find news about your local community. Civic Media is dedicated to providing quality local and state news coverage across Wisconsin. With the Civic Media app, you can get notifications about local stories that matter to you and your community. Find the free Civic Media app in your phone's app store and choose notifications from the menu to tell us what kind of news you want to hear about.